Game. After their midweek cup victory over Cambridge, Barnsley make just one change. £80,000 signing Tony Cunningham, who was ineligible, is back in place of Colin Walker. Rotherham make no changes from the side which won a point at Bolton last week, but Emlyn Hughes has decided that these 12 men are the ones on his staff best suited to get Rotherham back on the winning path after a faltering start to the season. The second division's leading scorer last year was Ronnie Moore, but who's still waiting to get off the mark this time and is particularly keen to do so against Barnsley, who had something of an Indian sign over Rotherham in recent times. Today's referee, Ken Redfern from Whitley Bay, who was telling me before the match that although it is the FA's intention to stop the sending off for handball offences, that has not yet come into operation and won't do so for a week or two. So we could still see that happen today. Very quickly, one free kick for Rotherham. This is John Seasman. Tackled by Ian Banks. And in fact, the referees awarded the second free kick of the game in the first 30 seconds. Ronnie Moore getting a header in. Couldn't quite get the angle right. Another free kick, this time against Emlyn Hughes, who expresses his disgust with a wave of the hand. Barnsley throwing plenty of men forward, only the goalkeeper, Bobby Horn, is left in his own half. As that ball comes across, Banks got ahead to that. As you saw, was unable to put it anywhere near Ray Mountford's goal. One again by McCarthy, but unfairly this time, says referee Redfern. These opening stages littered with free kicks. The talking to for McCarthy. To bring the ball back to take the free kick to the referee's satisfaction. Played much too short to Jerry Forrest. Rotherham got away with that. Seasman falling under the challenge there from Suter, and a free kick in a very dangerous position indeed. Well, they should have several options here. Jerry Forrest is lurking on the edge of the box with a quick tap to him. And surely he's in a very good shooting position if the ball is rolled into his path. Jerry Gow just clipping it across. Oh, fine goal! What a good goal by Seasman. Barnsley really caught there as the free kick is clipped in by Gow, and Seasman gets there ahead of his marker, 1-0. McCarthy absolutely glued to the back of Ronnie Moore there, but he still managed to get the ball out for Towner. Here's Seasman, the goal scorer. Towner seeing plenty of the ball down this side. And a teasing cross again, McCarthy does well. Gow, Seasman turns, they're in trouble. Appeals for handball, not given. McCarthy was right in the firing line there, good skill from Towner again, and this time it's hacked away by Phil Chambers. Tony Towner always seems to enjoy the presence of the television cameras. He tends to turn on the style, and he's done that certainly so far today. I think he's also been to the local barbers this week. This time Chambers is there first. Gow can't quite keep it in. Ian Banks finding Birch out there, and looking for Parker. McEwen it is who Was fly hacked it away. Ronnie Moore, time brought down, and a very useful interception by Chambers, but they weren't alert. And Seaman worked the ball out for Towner. Only Chambers in front of him. Towner trying to get it in himself, trapped it hard and low. Bobby Hornsey to know exactly where the shot was going. Suter making an effective clearance, and there might be something for Barnsley here. If Law can make it count, he's got 4 men streaking down the middle. Took a deflection. Got more accurate, and that centre would have caused Rotherham a real headache. Barnsley really throwing people forward into the penalty area. Glavin's come to meet the corner. Birch with the clip. That's McCarthy's header, and Mick McCarthy inches away from an equaliser. Well, he scored in the midweek Milk Cup win over Cambridge, and he almost scores again here as Ronnie Glavin goes over to help out with Alan Birch on the corner. Birch fixed it immaculately. There's the cross, and watch now for McCarthy climbing high and thundering in that header, and he's really inches away. Gow does well to get the ball to Towner under that challenge. He's here again to try and set something up. Teasing one, Moore's in, and that really does sum up Ronnie Moore's luck at the moment. You can tell by the expression on his face, I think. Nothing is quite going right for him. It's a good header from Cunningham. Moore turning his man illegally. Suter. Chambers looking for somebody making a run, and it didn't matter who made the run there, it didn't fall to anyone. That looks better, but there's nobody on the end. Oh, Emlyn Hughes, what was he thinking about? Getting himself in a real old muddle there. And Emlyn Hughes there, I hope he smiles. Yes, thank you, Emlyn, I thought you might do. He knows he was at fault. He's accepted it, and he was looking to get away with it. Banks now. Challenge, and the ball's going to stay in play if Seaman can get there ahead of Suter, which he does. They might set something going. There's Towner's on a run, and Forrest found him. Oh, he's brought down there. Now, how will the referee interpret that? Billy Ronson, that could be construed as a professional foul. He's sensibly staying as far away from the referee as possible. Generally, Ken Redford's had a good game as ref. Gow driving it in low. Safely away by McCarthy. They're really having trouble in clearing it. And if Rotherham get a second goal, well, they'll feel they've got the next one. Here's the handball not given. Well won back by Green. Barnsley continue to get themselves to a bit of a mess, and Jerry Gow and Billy Ronson. Now Nicky Law comes in and grabs him by the back of the head, and he's got to cool it down at this point. Well, there had been a little bit of a niggle between Jerry Gow and Billy Ronson earlier in this match. The referee Redford has got to speak to the two of them. They were the offenders. Ronson is walking away, and referee Redford says, "Come here." Now you'll see what happens there as the first player goes down. Ronson, ooh, and Gow snapping in there, and Billy Ronson did not like that at all. Well, Jerry Gow certainly been booked there by referee Redford. Banks looking for Glavin down the middle. Cunningham cut the ball off, but it's still Barnsley coming forward with Parker. He might try and unleash one of his favourite left foot shots. Banks instead hits it in and smacks it. Oh! It was Parker cutting across there who lays it back for Ian Banks, who has time to think what to do, and in the end elects for the shot, fires it in so strongly that Bamford was relieved, but it just crept over the woodwork. Barraclough's corner, crucial for Barnsley's hopes in this game. Surely a push, and as Glavin turned the ball in, it went straight into the hands of Bamford. Referee says play on, so there was no foul. onus is on Barnsley to come forward and eke a goal out of this game. Ronson giving Law the chance to press another attack. Barraclough's worked it through for Parker, nicely back for Ronson. With so many red shirts available, it seems. There'll need to be now, as Barraclough looks to get the cross in. He'll have to look again. Oh, he's done well to get the ball back for a start. Now Law into the path of Banks, who's always dangerous. Well, those might well have been prophetic words. Ian Banks said there, "I don't believe it." I can lip read as well. And as he hits this shot here, it really does thunder past the Rotherham upright. Banks here, it was right foot last time. This time it's left foot, and a coat of paint away. Throwing to Rotherham, and very few people will have left this ground before the end. Referee now does look at his watch, urges them to play on and hurry it up. Ronnie Moore will keep the ball over in that corner for as long as he can, and that's going to be a free kick against him. Not a bad position to concede a free kick for Rotherham. Goes the final whistle, and look at the jubilation from the Rotherham players. That's a sweet sound to them. John Seasman there scoring the goal as early as the 6th minute. Barnsley never really getting back into this game, and it's the first time that Rotherham have beaten Barnsley since September 1980, when they were both in the 3rd division. So joyful scenes here for the Millmore faithful. Final score is Rotherham United 1, Barnsley 0.
So 1-0 to Rotherham, the winning goal coming from John Seasman. Or did it? As we look at the goal again, it was a Jerry Gow free kick, Seasman going in, but the ball coming off the head of Don Suter, the Barnsley defender. Well, for our money, that was an own goal. Apologies to John Seasman. Dennis, would you have claimed that?
Well, not normally, and I think if it had been a bit more smoke, yes, I would have claimed it. But after the match, Rotherham chairman Anton Johnson told us he's staying with the club despite being a key figure in the
critical phase of its history under new manager Malcolm Allison. And making his debut against Barnsley this afternoon, the former England defender Kevin Beattie, who once actually quit the game due to a succession of knee injuries whilst he was at Ipswich. Well, we can join the match now. Middlesbrough in red, the commentator Roger Thames.
Brownlee leaving it for Kennedy. Wasn't any necessity for that one to be nodded behind by Mike McCarthy, who perhaps is saying to his defenders that he should have got the call to let him know there was no one on his blind side. But Middlesbrough still get that corner kick. Stephen Bell with the kick. Hankins going to attack this one. Hankin, oh, hit the bar. Still not clear yet. Bell's pumped it back into the middle. Beattie's got a little touch on it. Handball there, but the referee said play on. And finally McCarthy, well no, they still can't clear the danger. And here's Hankin again. And plucked out of the air by Bobby Horn. What an escape though, just a few moments ago for Barnsley. Shearer's won it for Middlesbrough. Suter getting in there, but Wood now for Middlesbrough. Shearer did well to find Brownlee. Waves the challenge there. And Brownlee still moving forward with some determination. But he's just lost control then, and Chambers finally puts the ball into touch. But the crowd appreciating Tom Brownlee's willingness to come forward. Baxter pumping it into the middle towards Hankin. Touchdown there for Shearer, and he's put it away. 1-0 to Middlesbrough. David Shearer comes back into the side and celebrates with Middlesbrough's first goal. in again, laying the ball off, and Shearer sized it up and planted it. Referee encouraging him to get on with it. Finally up the line, but intercepted there by Joyce. And now it's Robson for Barnsley. Banks unlucky there, but Otto in quickly to take advantage. Wood moving forward. Hankin kept going and pushed it out wide for Bell. Wood again. Oh, that's a superb goal from Darren Wood. Well, he only scores screamers, this boy. He scored an absolutely superb goal at St James's Park earlier this season, and he scored another one of top quality. Started to move himself. Here's Stephen Bell. And sideways, the first time effort there, and curling away from Bobby Hoyle all the way. That was perfection. So 2-0 now to Middlesbrough, 4 minutes gone in the second half, and a dramatic change in this match, either side of the half-time interval. Otto. Play brought back though for the free kick. There's going to be another booking. Billy Ronson this time. It's the fourth man in the book, the third for Barnsley. Kennedy with the free kick and really belting one. Oh! And that one nearly caught everyone by surprise. 10 out of 10 for Enterprise. Otto. Wood. Now here comes Stephen Bell. Over by Joyce. Free kick to Middlesbrough. And again, there's a little flurry of, not exactly blows, but certainly a few arms waving around, especially those of Billy Ronson. And this time, I think Ronson will go into the book. He'll have to go, he's already been booked. And the second bookable offence means that Billy Ronson is sent off. Booked earlier in the second half, and that was what annoyed the referee when Ronson followed up there and kicked the ball against Bell and away in frustration, one presumes, and consoled there by Norman Hunter, his manager.
So the charisma of big Malcolm Allison appears to be working. Middlesbrough are now unbeaten in 6 games and rise to 18th place. Cambridge
with Leeds United, which Barnsley won 2-1. 80 fans were ejected and 12 were fined by magistrates sitting in special session. But, as Nicholas Witchell reports, the operation was largely successful.
As the Leeds fans came off the special trains which had brought them to Barnsley, they were met by heavy cordons of police, some on horseback. At one point, as the fans surged forward, fencing gave way, leaving supporters and police sprawling on the ground. The mounted police moved in to push the fans back. At the ground, as rival fans were shepherded to different areas, offenders were brought out in handcuffs and placed in a large prison bus. From here, they were taken directly to Barnsley Magistrates Court, which was sitting in special session, with the full backing of the troubled Leeds directors. As ever, a minority of fans let the club down. On the terraces, there were fights between Leeds supporters, and at full time, they were brought out of the ground under heavy escort. Police had prevented serious trouble by sheer weight of numbers. Nonetheless, as some fans headed home in their specially chartered trains, missiles were hurled from the coaches.
But our main attraction is here at Oakwell with the meeting of Barnsley and Leeds United near the top of Division 2. Leeds United paying their first visit here for 27 years. Well, this is the programme, in fact, from that last meeting on the first day of the 1955-56 season. Barnsley had just won promotion from the old 3rd Division North, and their team included familiar names like Harry Huff and Lol Chappell. In the Leeds side, there was John Charles and Albert Nightingale, and Barnsley won that day 2-1. Well, I'm sure we're in for a bit of a cracky here, but let's see what the two managers think. Old friends and rivals, of course, today. Barnsley's Norman Hunter and Eddie Gray from Leeds United.
Dropped some silly points at home, but we're looking forward to the game of day. We expect a tough match because Barnsley have picked up. It'll be a good game of day.
Well, I'm really looking forward to it. I think we don't know what the Leeds team is, and I'm sure Eddie's got something up his sleeve for me, but with him not playing, I think that takes a little bit away from their attacking abilities, but we can't play any other way, John, so we will go at them, and we'll have a go at them, and then we'll just have to wait till 20-5 to see what the result is.
There's one thing for sure, this will be Barnsley's biggest home crowd so far this season. Both managers have a feel for sanity on the terraces, and for Leeds that's absolutely vital after yet another warning from the FA this week. Strangely, Barnsley have won more often away than at home, so they see this as the perfect opportunity to put the record straight, and with one exception, this is the team which won at Grimsby last week. Alan Ainscough agreed to leave Everton on Thursday for a spell here on loan. He takes the place of the suspended Billy Ronson today and will then cover for Ian Banks when he starts his suspension next week. Leeds United will point to the fact that they too have had their best results recently away from Elland Road. Indeed, they've lost only 1 of 7 away league games, that at Fulham. Eddie Gray's back injury means that he has to manage without playing, so there's a second opportunity for Republic of Ireland youth international John Sheridan, who made a highly impressive debut against Middlesbrough last week. And Aidan Butterworth returns to the attack in place of Frank Worthington, transfer listed this week. And I understand, by the way, that Sunderland have made an inquiry and Worthington will be having talks with them in the next couple of days. A vibrant atmosphere then here in South Yorkshire as Barnsley in those familiar red shirts and white shorts kick off against Leeds in their change strip of all yellow. And it's Sheridan who gets the early touch back to John Lukic. The referee this afternoon is Neville Ashley from Nantwich, and I'm sure he's aware he's going to be pretty stern this afternoon. Derby games always full of tension. Seems almost strange to see Leeds operating with both Connor and Butterworth, who's in the action here again now, trying to get it under control. He's inside the penalty area. We thought for a moment he was going to get brought down. And a few Barnsley hearts were in mouths then. I was going to say it seems strange not to see Frank Worthington in the side. That's a good ball as well for Ainscough. Flicks it on with his heel. Brings it under control with Hart straight behind him. Barraclough's cross. It's a bit of a teaser. Cunningham will get in the header. Loops it over the crossbar. The best we've seen from Barnsley. Tony Cunningham's got a couple of goals since he was signed from Lincoln City, including one last week. Chambers, ever present once more in this Barnsley side this season. Phil Chambers, the captain. Intelligent throw that by Lukic to Cherry, who was in some space on that flank. Burns sends Hart forward, but not a good ball, straight to Joe Joyce. The Hart makes up for it. What a good interception that was by the Leeds centre-half. Frankie Gray going for the return. Tried to nick it through to Butterworth, who must be in for the first for Leeds. Clips the, I think it just clipped the outside of the post. No wonder he holds his head. Nice play by Frankie Gray. There's an element of fortune here as the ball comes off Mick McCarthy straight into the path of Butterworth, who will think he should have scored. It's gone wide. Now Campbell. Graham getting back to do well. Wins the ball back for Leeds. Arthur Graham defended well then. Connor nicks it inside for Thomas. Racing down the right, he's got Hurd. And Leeds do have 3 men up on the edge of the penalty box now. Butterworth is there, so is Sheridan, so is Connor, but Hurd taking 2 on and then playing the ball straight to Tony Cunningham. Not good play that by Hurd, and it's left Barnsley with 5 men streaking forward now. Barraclough screaming for it on the right, gets it. Looks to take on Gray, clips it across, there's the header, and what a fine goal that one is from Winston Campbell. No wonder they do their little samba. celebrating, and this is why Cunningham led the break after that dreadful pass from Kevin Hurd. He played it wide and Barraclough comes into it. He takes on Frankie Gray and quickly flips the ball across, and Campbell's here for his first goal of the season, and one he'll remember. Lukic's palm, can't keep it out. 1-0 to Barnsley, and Winston Campbell, for him, no doubt, that's his most memorable league goal. Minutes gone, Barnsley a goal to the good. Oh, and sliced off the boot. Connor could get the equaliser. Horn did well to come from his line. Well, that would have been a dramatic and a quick reply. Certainly got the Barnsley crowd roaring. Glavin. Banks getting more and more involved in this match. Knocks it through for Cunningham. He's confronted quickly by Burns. Banks will look once more for Chambers. Well, that's not a good tackle by Gwyn Thomas, which has flattened Chambers. Just a little bit heated out there. Barnsley, having got the goal, of course, scenting blood. And these uncomfortable moments for Leeds. They really had only themselves to blame for giving that goal away. They were on the attack, and when Barnsley broke, they didn't have enough men back to cope with it. Chambers with the kick, knocking it back for Banks, who can really hit them, and does. What a good save. Leeds know all about Ian Banks. And as Chambers just taps the ball to him, Banks knows exactly what he's going to do, fires it in hard. What a good save by Lukic. Well, I know there's a feeling here at Barnsley that if Leeds can be beaten today, it will set Barnsley's season alive in some ways. It'll carry them to within a point of the Elland Road side in the second division table. Barnsley really haven't played their best football so far this season. They've made a good start here, and Joyce might carry it on. Dive to the referee. Over Sheridan's tackle, nobody's bothering to go for the ball. I do assure you that player's been waved on. Cunningham's won it in the air once more from Hart, and he's also conceded a free kick. Tony Cunningham very prominent in the build-up to that goal, and he's quickly become a favourite here at Oakwell, but he will be missing from the League Cup tie on Tuesday because he's already played in the competition for Lincoln. Oh, now it's given away by Chambers to Hurd. Thomas wins it, and he's going to get a free kick as well. No doubt he was impeded. Referee says play on, although the free kick was taken nowhere where the offence took place. And Graham's in possession. Nice ball down the line. Frankie Gray. McCarthy will go stride for stride. Gray cuts it back. Suter taking it off the toe of Terry Connor. Leeds will want to come into this one quickly now. Goal down. Connor. Graham. Looking for space to get the cross in. It broke to Barraclough. Combines now with Cunningham. No handball, referee was right. Sheridan, very cool for a youngster, plays it into the path of Trevor Cherry, who doesn't play a good return pass. Oh, but Burns in very sharply. A roar from the Leeds fans. there was not much option there for Stuart Barraclough. So here's Graham again, seeing plenty of the ball. Arthur Graham in these first 20 minutes. That's what's commonly known in the trade as a body check, and Ian Banks gets another booking. I say another, he was sent off 7 days ago at Grimsby. But Ian Banks at the moment really is running the gauntlet with referees. And you'll see exactly what happened. Arthur Graham, such an elusive and tricky customer, of course. It's difficult to know how to stop him, and there goes Banks, and undoubtedly took him straight out of the game. Free kick then to Leeds. Frankie Gray. Oh, over the top from Kenny Burns. Well, he met it right. He hit it sweetly. Frank Gray has taken a couple of very good free kicks, and he drives this one in hard, and it just takes a deflection there from the head of Glavin, and Burns coming in really whacks it, and not far over the crossbar. Header, Cunningham to Campbell, scorer. Through the middle, good ball, Cunningham could get number 2. He should have got number 2. Cunningham started it, Cunningham finished. And as you'll see, he wasn't far off the mark. It was a sweet build-up. And Cunningham there, you see exactly what confronts him. Well, he beat Lukic all right, placed it agonisingly wide. And McCarthy that time not getting a good header. It fell to Butterworth. Barnsley have wriggled their way out of it for the moment. And here's Ainscough. Gets past Burns. Campbell couldn't quite get the touch he needed. And Leeds extricate themselves once more. With Hurd and Hart, no Cherry. A real chase between Suter and Butterworth. Former getting there first, but it's the turn for the Leeds fans to cheer as their side comes hunting for that equaliser. There is Sheridan, knocked away by Chambers. There's 10 minutes of the first half left. Crowd really singing and trying to lift Leeds, I think it is, behind that goal. Graham, try and get Leeds back into it. It's the crossing all right. It's Banks who's there to knock it away, only as far as Frank Gray. Leeds content to keep possession at the moment. Cherry turning himself into a bit of trouble really. Nothing left for him to do. Huge kick again by Lukic, which really could catch them. Butterworth, and that came straight from Lukic's goal kick. 1-1 it is. Aidan Butterworth's 6th goal of the season, and a lot of the credit to John Lukic, the Leeds goalkeeper. Well, the point was made earlier in the commentary that Lukic has really been thinking about all his goal clearances. And it's an immense kick, this one. It goes looping high and long into the Barnsley penalty area. McCarthy's struggling to get back there. It drops over him, but give all credit to Butterworth as he dashes through and rounds it off in style. Oh, and now the ball's given away to Connor. Graham, here's Butterworth again. Back for Graham, who whacks it in. Veered wide of the target, but Leeds, from being a goal down, could have been 2-1 up within a minute. It's an excellent derby. Well, you can be sure that this one will be contested fiercely to the 90th minute. Here's Butterworth, who's got Leeds back in the hunt. Now Hurd. Graham has caused a few problems for Joyce. Does well to get up and recover, and Barraclough's done well too. Cleanly won by Burns. Now Gray. Ooh, and again that could have fallen to Butterworth. Two untidy moments back there. Glavin dash ends with a pass to Barraclough. Despairing lunge by Sheridan. Not coming to anything, so Banks and Chambers combine once more, but Cherry's there. Butterworth having to turn inside. Nathan Butterworth has learnt a lot since he first came into the Leeds side. Ooh, McCarthy just managing to get his boot to that one, but he's lost it now, and Connor will bring Leeds forward, and what's more, he'll get brought down by Suter. Leeds have enjoyed the better of the last few minutes, apart from that goal. And their fans are really singing "We Are Leeds" now as Cherry hits it in. Came off Ainscough. Thomas couldn't bring it under control first time. Cherry. It is then, 5 minutes to half-time. As Campbell shows good control. Banks aiming down the middle, and Burns capably knocking it back for Lukic. Here's Cherry now, the Leeds captain. Midway inside his own half, 1-1. And that is a quite awful ball. Bit of sloppy passing at the moment. Chambers. Glavin, who's not really had a marked effect on this first half, as we all know he can have. Suter is urged to take it upfield. Paul Hart climbing high above Cunningham. He reckons that Cunningham made her back for him. Nonetheless, the free kick goes to Barnsley. Not really been seen in much of an attacking guise over the last quarter of an hour, but they could yet get something as Cunningham's header goes in, and this time he's the offender. The referee's already looked at his watch, and we have moved over the 45-minute mark. As Banks tries to work himself away from Thomas and finds Glavin. He's lost out to Burns. He's in so hard and does well to get the ball through to Connor. Connor's only got Butterworth with him, and it doesn't matter anyway. There goes the whistle. It's a good Yorkshire derby, is this one here at Oakwell. Barnsley taking the lead with Winston Campbell's first goal of the season, a lovely header after a cross from Barraclough. But Leeds coming back to get the equaliser just 5 minutes before half-time. It came from centre-forward Aidan Butterworth. Nice to see two young strikers scoring in this match. First of all Campbell and then Butterworth. And there's John Lukic, and a lot of credit to him for that equaliser, straight from his massive goal kick. Butterworth rounding on it, tucking it away to give us a half-time score here. Barnsley 1, Leeds United 1. So it's even Stephen as referee Ashley gets us off for the second half. Leeds playing from left to right. perhaps they were feeling somewhat the happier, having got themselves back into the game just 5 minutes before the interval. It may be a cliche, but this game really could go either way. It's been enterprising and attractive. Butterworth. McCarthy right behind him. Oh, Butterworth's taking it on again. He really is a little harrier. Sheridan now. Just on the edge of the box. Connor's inside him. Here is Connor turning it wide for Kevin Hurd, who lashes it wide of the post. McCarthy really getting his defence into trouble then. And Sheridan getting the ball off him, pushes it across. Terry Connor sees Kevin Hurd coming up on his right, and he whacks it in first time, but off the mark. Paul Hart, who started the first half with some long runs, and now he's found Butterworth. Excellent ball from Paul Hart. Butterworth, edge of the area, knocking it back for Arthur Graham. Will try the shot. Good save by Horn. Connor could still get there. Well, he was denied by McCarthy. Good save that from Bobby Horn, actually. Campbell might just have got a touch there as Hart was coming in. It's going to get a bit scrappy down there. Glavin's trying to bring some semblance of sense to it all. Another challenge by Burns is going to be penalised. You were saying there was not a lot else he could do. The referee has been right on the spot. Chambers receiving from Banks. Down the line for Campbell. Tried to turn Cherry. Old man him a bit, I think. Ooh, and is that a penalty? It is! Given away by Kevin Hurd. Campbell it was, brought down. Leeds don't complain. Well, Campbell first of all tried to turn Trevor Cherry, and Kevin Hurd catches him coming in from behind, and no one on the Leeds side complained as referee actually pointed to the spot. So Barnsley, who went in front, have a chance to regain that lead. It's Glavin against Lukic. Ronnie Glavin has got 10 goals this season. He's got 4 in the last 3 games and 6 in the last 6. 2-1, Lukic unlucky, he got both hands to the ball and couldn't keep it out. No wonder he looks in agony. Glavin knew which way he wanted to hit it all right, stroked it hard, and Lukic, getting both hands to the ball, can't keep it out. It's ironic actually that Lukic has got his hands to both Barnsley goals. Still it's Barnsley 2, Leeds 1. So Leeds are asked to come back again. McCarthy successfully holding off Connor, and so it's a goal kick. From Horn, straight through to Lukic, and here we go again. Now it's Lukic's turn for the long punt. Ainscough plays a good ball to Barraclough. Campbell. Now Banks once more. Some of his first time passing today has been excellent, Ian Banks. And the Barnsley supporters there, as you see, really getting behind their side now. They lead 2-1. And it would indeed be a famous victory for them to get the scalp of Leeds United. Oh, and a bit of argy-bargy going on there with Kenny Burns and Winston Campbell. Crowd erupting at that moment. Burns pointing to say that it should be a goal kick. Mr. Ashley wants to have a word with the Scottish international and also with Campbell. First of all, he'll consult his linesman. And a little bit heated. Out comes the book. No doubt about that. The name is Burns. He's been taken once or twice in his career. But, Kenny just gets on with the game the only way he knows how to play, and he's pointing there and saying that Campbell offended him. Campbell's having his own say in the matter. A longer name to go into Mr. Ashley's book. But of Winston Campbell, Barnsley's goal scorer in the first half. In the aftermath, there's a goal kick to Leeds. Graham's going to have to go all the way back. Another long kick. Oh, and McCarthy doing well. He was almost sideways there. He was vertical when he got that one away. One back by Thomas for Leeds. Gray finding Hurd. This looks better for Leeds. Oh, it wouldn't quite get through from Sheridan to Butterworth though. So the Barnsley Red Army comes marching forward again. Thomas has taken it off Glavin. Sheridan through for Hurd. Connor's on his right. Didn't get through to him because of McCarthy's intervention. Leeds have got to really throw everything at it. They've got to get the 3 points. 1 point would do for them. Is he onside? No, he's not. The flag has gone up. It went up very late, which really incited the crowd then. I thought for a moment that Campbell was to be allowed to continue. There's no question he was on offside position. That time went over everyone, so here's Butterworth and Hurd coming through now. Can Hurd get there? Chambers can, knocks it back himself. Relief for Phil Chambers, who's done well today for Barnsley. And we'll get the ball back from Bobby Horn now. Phil Chambers really showing his experience there. Thomas receiving from Hart, wriggling his way free from Banks. Oh, and finding Connor. What a good ball that was now. Oh, he's beaten Suter as well. Terry Connor can't quite cut it back. Oh, and in the end when he does, it's a feeble ball. He couldn't get much strength behind that. Glavin. Very deep one in Glavin. Campbell's making the run. And he'll get there too. Burns left him. Campbell took it on. He's only got Cunningham inside the box. He's still going. Campbell cuts it back. Cunningham off the bar, as you saw. And Leeds escape. Well, it was considerably good play here. The ball threaded out to Campbell, who shows his speed in getting past Trevor Cherry. Cuts it back, and it's Cunningham's header which thunders in and off the bar. Referee's already signalled to the linesman. He's looked at his watch, he's blowing his whistle. Barnsley have won the derby. It's Barnsley 2, Leeds United 1, a repeat of the scoreline here 27 years ago. One or two Barnsley fans coming onto the pitch to congratulate their side. And the teams in the end separated by a penalty which no one disputed, coming just 7 minutes into the second half when Kevin Hurd made the trip on Winston Campbell. And Ronnie Glavin scored from the spot despite a valiant attempt by John Lukic to keep it out. That's after first half goals by Campbell for Barnsley and Butterworth for Leeds. A finely contested derby match here then at Oakwell, and the final score is Barnsley 2, Leeds United 1.
Well, with me are the two players around whom really the game revolved. John, amazing that all 3 goals involved your hands.
That's right. It's you saying that. Yeah, it's the first time I've realised it. But yeah, you're right there.
Winston, I shouldn't imagine it's too often you've got your name on the score sheet with a header.
No, over the last few weeks, lads have been giving me a stick about scoring, so it's nice to score today against Leeds as well.
And your first ever league goal?
Yeah. With my head as well. It doesn't happen too often, so pretty pleased.
John, just tell us about that. It seemed to me that the Leeds defence had just been caught napping a little bit to allow him so much room.
Yeah, originally what happened was we lost the ball in midfield and then it broke away on my left-hand side. And the boy just cut back in and knocked the ball across, and Winston was there to finish it off, you know, and he finished it well. All credit to him.
Soon after that, you had to make another very good save as well.
That's right, from the free kick, yeah. But I was quite happy to hold that.
Now, I had made a point in the commentary that it seemed to me that you were trying, especially with your goal kicks today, to pick out Leeds players and to vary it a little bit.
Yes, that's right. I mean, when you play against teams like Barnsley, who had Big McCarthy at the back, you know, you've got to hit full-backs and hit either side of him, because otherwise he's going to win everything and everything just ends up coming back into your defensive positions. So that's what I tried to do. Unfortunately, it worked quite well.
Would you like to see it again?
I would, yes, I would, yeah.
I thought you might do. Close your eyes, Winston. What happens here then is you've got the ball. Just talk us through it.
Gone to kick the ball there, and it's hanging a long time there. And as it comes down...
With snow on you?
That's right, with snow on. The boy goes up and he misses it. Unfortunately, Aidan and I had planned this before the game, and he's there to notch it.
Well, very well planned, and it certainly worked out. Just coming over to you then, Winston, it was a bad moment for Barnsley to concede a goal because you've been in front all the time.
Yeah, when I scored, we felt that Leeds were getting on top of it, and as we had our best spell, they sneaked a goal in, so it wasn't really good for us, really.
But then, of course, you came out for the second half, and you were involved in the second goal.
Yeah, I got the ball on the left, took it into the box, and I just got my legs took from behind me.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I was, because I had to beat the man first, and there was no real danger anyway.
John, really, it was a very bad penalty to give away, because I don't think there was a great deal of danger in many ways, but nobody complained about it.
No, it was a penalty. I mean, you can't argue about decisions like that. It was fair, you know. The only thing was that Trevor had the lad, and it was holding him up, and really there was no need to give away a penalty. But these things happen in football, and you've just got to accept it. It's human error.
You must be disappointed, though. It's only your second away defeat in the league.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, nobody likes to lose games, and especially games which are local derbies. So we're disappointed tonight, but we hope to put things right next week.
Well, at least it was played in a good sporting spirit. I know it's the first time you've ever met Winston,
yes,
John.
right.
How about a good handshake to finish on?
Right, yeah.
Well, we've had a good derby match. Yeah. Well played. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So that result leaves Barnsley on 24 points now, one behind Leeds United. As you see, Leeds United now 6th in the table. They've got 25 points, but Queen's Park Rangers lead the way. They're on 34, a point ahead of Fulham, who beat Sheffield Wednesday 1-0. Inevitably, the goal scorer was Gordon Davis.